This video is made possible by our patrons.
Hello and welcome to another WargamerOnline Age of Sigmar Battle Report. 2,000 points of absolute filth versus...
Absolute filth.
Yes. Okay, for my 2,000 points Seraphon list, I've got the Constellation Fangs of Sotek. My leader is Lord Croak. He has the spell Stellar Tempest. I have a Saurus Astrolith Bearer. He's got the Artifact Serpent God Dagger. And a Skink Starseer. He's got the spell Celestial Harmony. He's my general, and he's carrying the command trait Master of Star Rituals. I have a Skink Star Priest. He's got the spell Hand of Glory. In battle line, 2 units of 40 Skinks, all armed with Bolt Spitter and Star Bucklers. And I have 10 Saurus Guard. Also accompanying those are 15 Chameleon Skinks and 6 Pterodon Riders. All accompanied with the endless spells, the Bound, Geminids, and Balewind Vortex.
For my 2,000 points Lumineth Realm Lord's army today, I am taking the great nation of Syar, and I have the Archmage Teclis and Selenar. I also have an Alarith Stone Mage as the general with the Goading Arrogance and Perfect Blade command trait and artifact, and he has also taken the Assault of Stone lore. I have a Sinari Cathalar with the Solar Flare spell. In battle line, I have 2 units of 10 Wardens, all with Ethereal Blessing, and 2 units of 5 Dawn Riders with the speed of Haish. I also have 10 Alarith Stone Guard with Diamond Pick Hammers, a Spirit of the Mountain in Behemoths, and the Haishian Twin Stones to make me bang on 2,000 points.
Okay, right, here we are again, Jack. We've got 2,000 points of nastiness versus 2,000 points of nastiness. I'm going to say right now, this is my first time I'm playing
Starborn.
It was quite funny. That was great timing on the Windows machine starting up.
I mean,
Slightly
I think
concerned.
in a couple of days we've managed to get it's like 105,
115 skinks.
115
in
skinks done.
3 days.
3 done. 3 days.
So we didn't have a skink heavy Seraphon list,
but we do now.
We'd played out our current build with Seraphon. We'd done all the monsters and Coalesce and all the rest, and we decided to try and take a different type with this. So I've come along with Skinkageddon, basically. We're going to be summoning stuff. We're going to be throwing loads of skinks at you. We're going to be shooting like crazy. And we're up against Lumineth Realm Lord. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting.
Who knows? Who knows? A lot of magic on the table. A lot of craziness.
2 of some of the... Well, I mean, Nagash sucks, so 2 of the best spellcasters in the game.
We're playing Starstrike. We wanted a mission that was kind of, I think, relatively random and unbiased, you know, because if there was too many objectives, it would kind of
like
favour
it's
me.
super good for you, and if the objectives were really far back, then it's super good for me because I can just hunker up.
Yeah, exactly. So we figured Starstrike is kind of one of those, I consider it like player neutral objectives. You only end up with 3 objectives. It's fairly random where they land. Coverage of the table is useful, but you can do that in numbers or you can do that in speed.
Yep.
So I always think it kind of works out okay. Yeah, but before we go any further, huge thank you to everybody. As we've been chatting, some of our favourite comments coming up on the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much for all the comments, feedback, and love, and liking and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. Sigmar demands it. But no, thank you so much. And of course, also a huge thank you to our patrons over on our Patreon page. If you want to check out exclusive content, get entry into our exclusive competitions and draws, monthly draws. There's like £200 worth of stuff available right now this month. Go check it out. You can become a patron for as little as £1 a month. £4 a month will give you access to a whole bunch of premium content, and there's one in between where you can even have a look at our YouTube content without all those pesky adverts in the way. Ooh. Of course, all of that makes all of this possible, so thank you again to all the support we get.
155 skinks we have possible. So thank you for that. Now I have
actually, they were a gift from a patron
that is
as
true.
well. So the models were a salvaged bunch of skinks, basically, so reprimed and repainted. Yeah, let's just get into this and see where it goes from there. Okay, Jack, let's have a look at the battle plan.
The battle plan today is Starstrike. So you set up 12 inches away from the enemy territory, as you can see on those little lines there. And the weird thing about this one is you do not have any objectives at the start of the game. But however, at the start of the second battle round, before determining who has the first turn, set one objective on the border between the player's territory. So you roll the d3. And I think I'm player B, so it's 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, you're player B, so it's 3, 2, 1.
Dusty bin.
1, 2, 3.
You don't know what Dusty bin is.
There we go. And then at the start of the third battle round, 2 more drop down in each player's territory. And then that's it. Oh, you gain victory points equal to the number of the current battle round, so you score more later, which is going to be bad for me.
No, nuts. Okay.
But we'll give it a go.
Okay, before we make a call on who's going first, I just want to state this is the first time I'm playing this army. And I get the principle of what it does.
Get the premise, but...
Get the premise of how it works, but I'm not well practiced in it at all, so... Please be patient with me as I try and work the rules out. I'm bound to make some, probably sequencing errors more than anything. Maybe doing something in the wrong order or something like that. Jack's already said he's going to forgive me a few baxes because I'm basically just trying to work this one out. I've had an incredibly busy week at work, so I've not really had much time to prep for this one. Other than literally going over the list a couple of times and going, okay, that kind of does that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do my best, folks. But if you want to see... like top-notch Seraphon play, maybe this battle report isn't the one for it, because I'm kind of exploring how this list works anyway. If you want to see somebody explore how this works anyway and kind of fumble their way through it and work it out, then stay tuned, folks, because it's going to be a roller coaster. Right, Jack, we were 9 drops each. You started to deploy first. You dropped first, so... And I think this is the first time I have ever done this in a game of Age of Sigmar. I'm going to take the first turn. Okay, that's cool. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I think if I can at least, decimate one of those units of skinks, then I'm in for a good start. Because after that, they're going to be
got a 6-up ignore over there.
Yeah. Because just after this turn, they're going to be so hard to kill because they're going to be running away every 5 seconds. So
that's true, because it's a command point to run away, isn't it?
Yeah,
and foolishly, I didn't take a command point on my list. So this is where the learning starts, folks.
And Croak doesn't have his +2 to deny. He's only on +1 to deny, so I might be able to get some good spells off.
Yeah, and you know what? While we're here, though, I do get a triumph. So let's see. Well, it's indomitable. Saves. So reroll saves that target a unit until the end of that phase. That's about as bad as it gets for you, isn't it?
Pretty much. I don't know. An entire unit of 40 on your turn rerolling hits would have been horrific as well.
Yeah.
Because they only hit on 5. So.
Okay.
But yeah, yay!
Let's go. I wonder what turn I'll use that reroll saves in.
Yeah, let's give it a go then. I'm going to take first turn. Okay, starting off then, I have to announce in the start of the hero phase how many spells Teclis is going to cast, and he's going to cast 4. But first of all, I am going to cast the Haitian Twin Stones from the Stone Mage. 5 + 1 to 6 is not enough, so I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to pop one of my ether quartz to add 1 to that to get it to a 7. So that does go off. Do you want to stop it?
6.
Do you want to stop it or do you want to wait?
Well, Teclis is going to go off on a 10 each, isn't he?
Yes.
So let's go for the easiest one.
Okay.
And on an 11, that stops it.
Okay. So you stop his spell. Yep. Okay. So then I'm going to start casting Teclis' spells.
Yep. These all go off on a 10.
These all go off on a 10.
I've got 3 denies left.
Yes. First one I'm going for is Voice of the Mountains.
What does that do?
That is the army-wide -2 to bravery.
I'm going to try and stop that.
Okay.
Because you're going to hit me.
Yes.
That's army-wide across me, -2 to bravery.
Yes.
I need a 10. Natural 10. I get a 5.
So no. I'm then going to go for the Speed of Haish.
That's the double speed unit?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go again.
Okay.
Looking for that natural 10. 8.
Okay. Then I'm going to go for a Total Eclipse.
which is you have to spend 2 command
Jaffa
points.
I'm gonna need it. I'm swapping dice.
Okay.
This is my last deny, yeah.
Yep.
What's your last spell?
Could be anything.
Of course. You know everything, don't you? I see your point. I stopped that.
Oh, you stopped the total eclipse.
I
Okay.
stopped it with a 12, and natural
Okay.
11. But plus one.
Last one is going to be Protection of Teclis. So that's his 18-inch aura of 5 up to ignore.
5 up to ignore, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Should have known, because that's your favourite.
A bit annoying you stopped the total eclipse because
Total eclipse.
kind of need all those command points to go away. But
I'm not, because it gave me
that's
the
fine.
opportunity to say total eclipse again. Total eclipse.
All of the sun metal weapons are going to try their powers of Haish. So this
So bright.
unit, the horses get it. This unit of wardens get it. This unit of wardens.
Is this a spell?
5. That goes to 6, I think.
I'm looking. I've got a couple more denies in my army, so I'm
But
just
it's
gonna check.
within 30.
Yeah, I know, but
Goes off.
any good?
You are just out.
Okay.
You are just out. So
And
that
what
unit
about this
gets
little
it.
fella here?
Okay, he's in.
Okay.
So
let's-
does he want to try and stop it?
probably only those wardens. What was it on?
That went off on a 6.
Okay, let's go for it. On the 3,
okay.
you're good.
And then
Oh,
these
skinks everywhere.
horses get it. Then lastly, I'm going to go for a Mystic Shield onto Teclis from the Cenari Cathala. I
Boom.
get it. So Teclis is rerolling saves of 1.
Just magic fest.
That, I mean, stating that they're in their Stone Guard stance because they might as well. The 2 units of Wardens and this unit of Dawn Riders are in Shining Company.
Yep.
This unit of Dawn Riders are not.
Let's just check Shining Company. They have to be in
Base-to-base contact with 2 other models.
2 other models. Okay.
So these are all base-to-base. Like, all of them are good there, and then all of them
yeah,
there.
you know what?
I mean, they might have got knocked a bit,
Yeah,
but
there you
they're
go.
all meant to be.
There's only that one model. He was just out, so let's just nudge him.
I should mention as well, she absorbed his despair and just shot it
You
off
see
into
why
darkness.
movement trays are probably a good idea for
But
Shining
it's-
Company.
yeah.
I might get some made up
Yeah.
for you.
I've probably got some somewhere.
True, we've got the 5. Yeah, you just lockstep 2
Yeah.
and 5 together, wouldn't you?
That's it. It's into movements.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Do it. Right, let's get into your movement. Let's see some super fast
Oh!
horsey.
28 inches. So they're
Action.
literally moving to be
So
3
I left
inches away.
room to be able to retreat,
But you
but
don't.
in the absence of a command point, I can't retreat.
Yep.
So I fluffed that one up a little bit, didn't I? Let's face
Yeah.
it, because half of my shenanigans in deployment was based around having room to retreat. Then again, I had no idea whether you were going to call me for a first turn anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So
That looks painful.
they are all
Is
speedy.
there something I can do to persuade you not to do that call? Roll a double 1?
It'll happen. It'll happen. Don't even joke.
Is that it for movement? No?
No, because I'm
Ah.
36 inches away.
The big man?
So I need to move these guys up. I think if they move up and around, I mean, it's
Like
hard
that.
because of the spears.
I know what you're doing. You're making me
So-
feel queasy just by pointing those spears against the terrain.
So they're moving.
Let's just say we know what you're doing.
As long as he can move
Well, he flies,
6
yeah?
inches forward.
Okay. Are
So,
you gonna
in fact,
float
you
up
know
on
what?
top of the
I'm just
terrain?
going to, because you can get to me anyway, because you can just teleport one unit.
No, it's still 9 inch away, but I get what you're
Yeah, I
saying.
know, but there's no way, there's no
Yeah.
point me standing back because
Well,
I'm
no,
not-
in many respects, you might as well put a unit
Yeah,
forward because it
exactly.
stops me from getting as close and then
the
multi-charge.
Stone Guard are actually going to run because they need to get up. 5, which puts them on a 9, which, to be honest, is plenty for what they need to do. They are just getting up. Yeah.
Sounds good.
They're forming ranks a bit more to make way for
The big
Teclis.
guy. And again, Shining Formation, as long as you start and end your moving...
Yeah, they just can't run.
And are they
But
in Shining
Stone Guard,
formation?
no, Stone Guard can't form them.
Oh, of course not.
They form their Stone Guard
stance
stance
Stone Guard
instead.
stance, yeah.
The Mage just moving up to there.
And we've had a couple of comments about Ether Quartz re-rolling spells, yeah?
Yeah,
And the comments are you need to declare it before you roll.
That's not true.
But
If you're using, like, there's the one that's magical reserves, which allows them to cast an extra spell. That one you do have to do at the start of the hero phase.
Right.
Like the reservoir of energy or whatever, the one that allows you to either add one to casting or re-roll the casting, says after you've made the casting roll for that unit, which is what I did with him there. So
I mean, that's really
you
great.
don't
You
have
get
to spend
it,
that.
You get to call it when you need it. But the one where you need to spend it for an extra cast, you have to do before you make your first cast. Right.
So he is moving up to there, which, just double checking, gets him within 30 of Krog as everything falls down, which he is within 30. The Mage is just wah-wahing up to there. And I mean, these guys, again, because they can still move whilst within company, they just can't run. So they are up to there. Everybody's still wholly within 16 of his spell ignore. I think we're good. I do not have any shooting because... Oh! You know what? I do have shooting. So, into the shooting phase.
Okay, so shooting.
Yeah, lumbering forward and seeing that unit of 40 skinks over there, he's going to release his geomantic blast, just stomps on the ground in this huge seismic shockwave. So, boing. 3 to hit. It hits. 2 to wound. Wounds goes straight through your armor with a -2 rend. So that
this
is...
unit?
Yep. 2 damage. So 2 6-ups from the bearer.
No.
Okay.
2 skinks
Gone.
simply swallowed into the ground. Little crack opens up.
Whee!
And here we go into charge phase. Anything could happen in the next double one roll.
Don't. If I get the ones.
Oh
my god, it's a 3!
I saw the one.
But they are 3 inches away.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, they're fine.
So,
they're in. Okay.
They're
actually a little bit more, but that was just lazy position.
Yeah, I mean, they just get to immediately pile in anyway.
Yeah,
so.
okay.
Cool.
That's cool.
They're in. And then that's all my charges.
Okay, here we go into combat phase. That's a beautifully lined up cavalry charge. I'm loving your work.
Yeah, they are going to pop an Aether Quartz reserve for +1 to hit.
Right, okay.
Are you going to use your Triumph?
I think I am.
It's for reroll saves.
Yeah, yeah, I might as well.
Okay. Sun Metal Lancers then. 3 attacks each because they are attacking 1 wound infantry. They are hitting on 2s. So far,
so good.
That is 7 mortal wounds.
Ouch.
And then 3s to wound. That is 5 saves of 6-up rerollable.
5 6-up rerollings. Nope. Never mind though.
Reroll though.
You can always roll them all again. The reason, no, not 1. The reason I'm laughing is 2 were on 6 and then like folded back off.
So
of the
is
6.
that another 5?
That's another 5 going through.
So that is 12 so far.
12 dead so far.
Yep, I have all the dashing
Battle shot's
hooves.
going to be a problem for me.
3s to hit.
Never mind. You can always summon more skins.
This is 3s to hit, not 2s to hit, because it's just the horses. Unfortunately, the horses' hooves don't have like sun metal hooves. That would be quite cool. 4s to wound though, which 5-up rerollables.
5 5-ups. Looking for that reroll. 4 going through.
So that's 16 dead so far.
Steady
and
on,
then
dude.
the Guardian Sword from the Steedmaster. Hitting on 2s.
Loving your
and
work.
then wounding on 4s. 1 save, 1 6-up rerollable.
1
so
6-up. Nope. Going for the reroll. Yes, I saved 1.
So that is 16 dead.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'll get taking them off. Okay, so I've got 47 attacks coming back at you.
Yes.
I've got 23 in my hand here. I'm going to double roll, looking for 5s. Wow, if only 6s did something.
Not this turn.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 going through so far. Let's re-roll and have a dice.
So 7 hits so far.
7 so far. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 going through. Shocking roll there, by the way. There were so many 1s and 2s in that. Was mental. 13 going through on 5. Are you ready to feel the wrath and ruin? 3 saves at no rend.
Okay, so that is 3 4-ups.
Boing. Bounce.
That is 3 wounds.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Right, well, I hope you enjoyed the battle report, folks.
Yep. Yep, that's it.
As we go into Battle Shock, I am losing D6 plus 8 models. I'm Bravery 10, minus 2, taking me to 8. I've lost 16 of them, so D6 plus 8. 2.
So 10 more go.
Just a mere 10 more models. Let's get those off the table, but before we do that, let's just think about points. What do points make? Nothing this turn,
Nothing.
yeah?
Points maketh man.
I think you did alright there. I mean, you 26 or something.
I think that wasn't too bad.
26 is good.
However, there is that double turn.
Oh, and they're so dead.
Oh, yeah.
Last week's dead competition, but
yeah.
never was about that unit. That was just,
No.
can you reduce one of the units down dramatically?
Like, woo,
I mean, with 10 models off, that unit's going to look a lot smaller. I just want to have a think about where I take them from, because I might just send the Saurus Guard in there.
Yeah.
Give them something to do. I might not. I might just go over them with the bombs, but I feel like I need to use the bombs later in the game, so I'll have a think about what I'm doing with these guys, and we'll get into my turn.
Yep.
Right, moving into my hero phase. First and foremost, I need to work out how many command points I'm getting. I score 1 because of the turn, of course, but I get 4 more dice to roll, based across all of the units, 3 coming from the Croak, for instance.
Yes.
On a 4, though, yeah? So that is indeed 3 more command points. And then I got 1 last chance out the skink on a 5, which I get.
So that is
4 more command points.
5
So
command
give me
points in
5
total.
command points in total. Let's work out Conjuration now. Right, so from a Conjuration point of view, I get D3 anyway.
You get D3 for having the Skink Starseer as your general. You
D3 for the Astrolith
get
Bearer.
D3 from the Astrolith
And I'm going
Bearer,
to forego a spell.
and get another D3. So again, 3D3 Conjuration.
So that is 3, 4, 5, 6 Conjuration points.
Okay, so at 6 you can get 10 Skinks.
Skink again.
Skink again. But they do carry over to
I
other
know,
turns,
yeah. Right, okay, let's go into this. I'm going to choose Sage's Staff for my Asterism, giving me a +3 cast out of Croak. I'm going to need it. You're going to go for the 1-off deny, aren't you, at some point? So I'm going to start Painful first and see what happens. I'm going to go for Comet's Call. And on a 14, do you wish to deny it?
Yes. It's gone.
Okay, so Comet's Call is gone.
Yeah, I had to get rid of that one.
Let's go for the Geminids.
Okay.
Going on a 3. So I'll roll a 6 plus 3, that's a 9. So
Try
it's
and
gone off
stop
on
it.
the 9.
Don't stop it.
Okay, Geminids have gone off. I'm going to position those. I want to try and just box this unit out of the way, to be honest.
Yep.
So I'll do that and set those up now. Okay, so the Geminids are going to pop down there.
Yep.
I've got to be within 6 each of I'm going to stagger them forward.
Yep.
And then I am going to put that right up to there and then move it forward 8 inches. So the Dark Geminid is going across you.
Yep.
And then, of course, within 6 inches for that one. So I'm just going to put it as far forward as possible up there. Okay, and that is D3 mortal wounds on you.
Yes.
1 mortal wound.
It gets him.
Okay, pops the unit off at least. That's okay. 1 model off. And, of course, you are -1 attack. Gone for the attacks because at the end of the day, it's the mortal wounds out of that unit I'm worried about.
Indeed.
Not the rolling to... Okay, so here we go then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grant these guys... we've got the Serpent Staff, haven't we?
Yes.
So that's going to give them, on 6s, they do mortal wounds.
Yep.
I'm having to look at the card. Sorry, folks, but I'm doing my best. I've also got
Hand of
Blazing Starlight,
Well,
which is...
yeah, that's his inbuilt spell, but Hand of Glory is the spell he took from his lore.
Let's go for Hand of Glory then.
Yep.
Which on a 10 goes off.
I'll try and stop
No
it.
bonus to
Techless.
roll that.
Don't stop it, so they're
Okay,
rerolling
so
ones to
Hand
hit.
of Glory rerolling ones to hit on the big skink unit.
Yep.
And then with the Starseer, I'm going to go with Control Fate.
Yes.
Subtract
which
1
goes
to save rolls.
on enemies or +1 save on your own.
So I'm going to go for +1 save, but let's roll it first. Wow, goes off on a 9. So
+1 because of his command ability.
Goes off on a 10.
10. Techless will stop it. I do not.
Okay, so 1 pumped up skink unit. That's not the news you needed.
Nope.
Okay.
Croak's still got one more spell. He could go for a Stellar Tempest if he's in range. I'm not sure if he is in range.
Yeah. So for my last spell, let's indeed do that because of the +6 inch, because of the Astrolith Bearer. 30 inches gets me in range of those two. I'm going to go for this unit here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go. Let's go for it. This is on an 8. I'm on +3. I get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll try and stop it. I do.
Well,
that's a no.
Let's put no from the big man. I think that's my hero.
I would have got the 4 up anyway.
I think that's my hero phase over.
Yeah.
So let's get into movement. My God,
okay.
I've never had a hero phase like. Okay, so let's get into this. First and foremost, the skinks are going to run and retreat.
Yes.
You got a 1.
So
they're on
they
+3 move.
11-inch move, so that goes to 12. I will try and run you down. Oh, I can't do that. That'd be cool.
So we'll just stop recording while I position. Okay, next up the Pterodon Riders. They're going to come over here. Plenty of movement in this turn. So again, they're coming to kind of bring up this flank. Like that. Out of 3 inch from your guys. Can they shoot?
Yeah, they've all got bowlers, but it's only like an 8-inch range, I think.
Okay, this unit's going to get within 3 inch of you.
Yep.
And then move forward. 5-inch move with these guys, isn't it?
Yes, and they don't get the +3 because they are not skinks.
Yeah, but I can get... He could come from there, he can get to there, and then I'm going to have to double rank from there, basically, and he gets to there, and he's a little bit behind him. Like that. Okay. Let's run Cloak. Croaky Cloak. Croaky Cloak pops into there, right in the centre of that model. The Star Seer, that's the one on the chair. You know what, let's not worry about him too much at the moment. The Astrolith Bearer is just going to do a standard move. He's going to come round to there.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be too far forward. He's good where he is there. Right. Starseer is going to stay where he is. The Skink Priest, I think, is going to stay where he is for now.
Okay.
You know what? I might just move him forward. He's going to come round to there.
Okay.
Okay. In fact, he's going to go to there. Just a little bit
he's
forward.
in the cover.
He's in the cover. Well, he keeps falling off there.
Yeah, I get what you mean, though.
I'll keep fumbling with it for hours. There you go.
There we go. That'll do.
Then, as we hit the end of my movement phase, there's 2 things that can go off. My teleport's going to go off. If you get me some 9-inch rulers, they're going to come over here. And I'm also going to fetch my chameleon stinks. Right, just before we go on, one little backseat you've allowed me, which was, of course, I needed to kind of basically run him round today. He's got an 11-inch move anyway. I only needed a 1-inch run to put that terrain between me and any impending shots that you're bound to put onto him.
Yep.
But that at least gives me the chance to run away. And just for clarity's sake, here's the 15 skinks, again out of 9 inches, and they all managed to get onto the terrain, so that's the chameleons, yeah? Sweet, there we go, movement over, nice and extensive.
Yep.
Right, next up, shooting. All 80 shots into the unit of 10 Stone Guard.
Yeah.
You go for the Stone Guard first.
But the Spirit of the Mountain seeing this is going to crash the ground with his hammer and send out his shockwave to make you -1 to hit.
So I'm 6s to hit.
Yes.
But I do mortal wounds on 6s.
To wound.
To wound.
To wound. It's the chameleons that do mortal wounds on 6s to hit.
Made me really sad.
I know.
Right, 80 dice. 81 dice actually, including the boss. Yeah. I'm going to show the first roll of 20 and we'll show the last roll of 20 and tell you what happened in between. Yeah. Otherwise it'll take forever,
then, so we will fight them in the darkness.
Sickness, 6s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
There's a few ones. You know what? Next time though, I'm going to take the 6s out
Very
first.
much a 300 vibe coming from this.
And re-rolling the ones.
Okay.
Okay, so
6 so far.
6 so far. So we've got 12 hits so far in total, going for the last 20. That becomes 2 more and 1 miss there, but I'm just gonna. That was a cock dice, sorry. And then we've got a 3 ones to re-roll. Gives us 1 more, so that's 15 in total.
Did you do the extra one from the boss? I don't think
You know what?
did,
Here we go. Extra 1 from the boss. Misses.
Okay, so 15 wounds.
15 wounds.
15 hits.
15 hits, yeah, well done.
And then this is 5 wounds, but 6s are a mortal wound.
Oh, 4 mortal wounds.
Nasty.
And 2 normal wounds.
Okay, so the 2 saves on 4 up armor, they go through as well, so that's 6 wounds so far. 1.5 dies.
1.5 dies. I mean, it's Stone Guard. You've got a lot of protection.
Shockwave.
The shockwave just utterly decimated it.
Yep.
But that's the way it's going to go, isn't it? 1.5 dead after 80 shots out of a unit. But never fear, the chameleons are here. Yeah, messed up on who my general is, so I can't give these guys reroll ones to hit.
No.
But they're going to go for the Stone Guard again. If I can reduce that Stone Guard down, I'm terrified of that unit.
On this one, I mean, I might as well have done it on the last one, but on this one, I'm going to burn their Ether Quartz for +1 save.
Okay.
And then I'm going to absorb the despair and put it onto the skinks.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So I'm sad now.
Yeah, yeah, cheers. Okay, so 31 shots out of this unit.
Yep, hitting on 3s.
No
6s
reroll
are
ones.
mortal wounds.
6s are a mortal wound on the hit.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so far 2 mortal wounds.
Oh.
I do have a cock dice in there, so I'm just going to gently shove to one side and drop that in. Nope, and no, that becomes a 1, so that's a disastrous roll. I mean,
So not good.
it's not a good roll, mate, at all.
Oh dear.
Look at all that lot.
Oh.
Okay, and then
2 mortal wounds so far.
and then 5 wound,
4 wounds.
4 wound.
These are pretty good.
And the dice off the table, and in fairness, a cock dice there as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wounds.
10, nice. 3, 6, 9, 10. This is a 3-up save though. 3 going through, which is 5 damage in total with the mortal wounds. Okay, that's another 2 of them are gone though.
Okay.
Ouch-a-rooney.
You know, it feels horrendous, but it's
Wow.
actually not that many points I'm throwing at you here.
Yeah.
And I've got Conjuration, so, you know, hopefully by the time this game starts to pick up a pace, we're into that. Okay, I think at that... Oh no, I've still got a bit more shoot. 3d6 attacks out the bowlers on this unit here.
Yes.
If I can get rid of them, great. Did I say 3d6?
Yeah, yeah.
That's not good news for you. That's 16. 16 shots from the bowlers, hitting on 4s.
Oh.
I was thinking whether I can give them reroll 1, because I do have plenty of command points, and I'm not on +2 command points this turn, but there is nothing in range. So, 4s. And 3s. Oh, okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 saves, no rend.
7. Okay, this is 7 4-ups. 3 wounds, which kills 1.5 more.
I've no idea which one the alpha is. I think it's Broken Dude, isn't it? Is the alpha?
No, it's that one.
I've got one more attack,
okay.
so let's just do that then. Hits. And indeed does wound.
Of course it does. 4 up armor. Failed, so another 1 dice.
Do apologise. I didn't know which one the alpha is. How can you tell?
Got feathers.
He's got feathers. Bless him. Next up, the Skink Starseer, 18-inch range on his Astral Bolt. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. -1 rend, doing D3 damage.
1 goes through, so 1 D3.
D3. 2.
Gets him. Pop.
Okay, at that we end my shooting phase. I go into Battle Shock. Does any Battle Shock for you, or are you all shiny and good over there?
The Stone Guards lost 3, so they will have to take 1. 8. I think they're okay, because if I remember right,
Didn't
they're
they
pretty
absorb some
brick.
grief or something? Doesn't that make them
no,
okay? Or no,
no,
that's
the...
something different.
Oh! That's a good point. They're good. The Scenari can, on a 2-up, make them immune. And she can put it on somebody else, but nobody else needs to take battle shocks.
No, you hadn't taken wounds for anyone. I'm perfect.
Well, no, what about you? Because she can only put it onto you if you have to take a battle shock
when
test.
do you do okay, and when do you make that roll when you need to make a battle shock test?
Yeah, on a 2-up they are immune
okay, well you could have kept the original 5, couldn't you, for that purpose?
Yeah.
All good. No score, and it's roll off.
Wow. Should we see where the comet comes down first?
Oh, you know what?
1, 2, 3.
Why not?
Oh, I'm not happy about this. 1 on top of the skinks.
Skinkageddon! It's not massive coverage, by the way.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to move some dudes for you, but just look at that! They just move
like
forward, like marching forward. So there you go.
I suppose that's probably
It's
ironically, it's the best place for me.
I think it is, because if it was over here, you've not got much over here, to be honest. Because those skinks are just going to run away if they've got any sense.
Exactly.
So with that objective in place, we just need to move to roll off for turn 2. Off for turn 2.
Hwah.
3.
5.
Oh, shucks. And then here we go. Right, we are into your hero phase. I just want to say before we go any further, we will have put an editor's note up, but we have realised at this point I use one too many spells because I sacrificed the spell for conjuration points.
Yes.
I've offered to reduce my conjuration points.
It's fine.
You said don't worry about it.
It's not going to make
those
a
dudes were
difference.
dead anyway from your point of view.
So
And
it's
I think
fine.
the Geminids are going to vanish now.
Well, first of all, I have to say how many spells I'm casting with Teclis, because you have to do that at the start of your hero phase.
1.
I'm thinking about it.
Clean my glasses while
But
you do
no,
this.
I think because you're on the +2 to deny now, I'm going to cast 2 on a 12 with Teclis.
What?
I'm going to cast 2 spells on a 12.
Okay. Do you get a bonus to that at all? Does it, you know what I mean? You can't get +1 to that or anything.
No, you can't modify
it is what it is.
It is a 12.
Okay.
The Stone Mage here is
I think I'm on +3, haven't I?
No, you're on +3 to cast,
+2
but
to
+2 to deny, because the Astroloth doesn't give you the deny. The Stone Mage is going to cast Assault of Stone onto the Skinks.
Didn't see you there.
I get it on a 9.
Okay, so you got that on a 9. I think I'm going to attempt the deny with Croak.
Yep.
Because you've got 2 spells that are probably definitely going to go off. That still leaves me 2 pretty powerful denies out of Croak and a couple more flat ones.
3 powerful denies out of Croak.
Yeah.
He denies 4, so yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Looking for, I'm on +2, so I get no.
7, 8, 9. You rolled 1.
I rolled 9. So
this is 9 dice. I'm looking for 3s, 4s, and 5s to do a mortal wound. That is a 4 there. That one is cocked, but okay. That is 5 mortal wounds.
And there's no 6-up ignore on these guys anymore because that's gone away. So that's just 5 dead, basically, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Just going to put to one side. This may have an effect on me later.
I am then going to cast from Teclis Total Eclipse on the 12.
Total Eclipse. What does Total Eclipse do again?
That's the
Sorry
2
about
command
this.
points.
Okay, let's go for a deny on this. I'm going to try and stop Teclis's nonsense.
So you need,
No.
And then Protection of Teclis, which is his aura 5 up to ignore damage.
This is definitely one that I want to try and punt out and stop.
Nope.
And on an 8, I only get 10, so no.
Okay.
I knew I needed a big roll, but they're so powerful, those things.
This unit of Wardens are going to try and empower their spears.
From a magic point of view,
They get it.
they get it.
Yeah.
From a magic point of view, you are basically out of big spells, aren't you? So it's just empowerments and stuff like that, isn't it?
Well, no. So, I mean, any of these can cast a spell from the lore.
Oh, from the lore?
Yeah, so not any spell from the... But they each know a spell from the lore.
Oh, my goodness.
And then she, of course, has got her Bravery Bomb where she can drop a Solar Flare.
I'll let this be... You know what? 30 inches. I
Um,
could at least attempt to deny.
You are in there, yeah.
Yep, so what did
I
you
only
get
rolled
on?
a 6.
So let's go for a standard deny on that, and on a 6 it goes ahead. He doesn't get a bonus, does he? So
I think he only gets +1 to
Starseer?
casting from his general. Because he's got the command trait.
okay, yeah.
I'll try and empower these spearmen's spears, which I get as well. Do you want to stop that? You've still
what
got...
did you get it on?
that is a 7/8.
Yeah, why not? This is coming out of Croak, I suppose.
Yep, so Croak gets it on a +2.
Yep, okay, let's go for it. Yeah, that's stopped.
Okay. And then lastly, I'm going to try and empower the spears on the Dawn
I hate not
Riders,
knowing an army really well.
which is 11. It's his command trait.
Right.
That's it. I'll have a look. I rolled a 10 on the deny for the Dawn Riders. Do you want to...
A 10 on the cast for the Dawn Riders.
Yeah, do you want to... You've got 1 deny left with that skink, or do you want to save it for her spell?
How many have I got left with Croak?
None. You've used all the Croaks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
What's her spell do?
She can either drop the bravery thing, where you roll over your bravery. Bearing in mind your entire army's bravery 10, so it's not too big a deal. Or she can drop like a solar flare down.
Let's wait for the solar flare.
Okay, so their spears are empowered. I mean,
Probably a bad idea.
she'll
but
try and do the darkness of the soul onto the skinks. I get it on a 10. You can try and stop that.
Okay. Nope, on an 8. So,
Okay, so they are soul darkened.
right.
With the discs of the Elementari, I'll get rid of the Geminids because I get a free dispel every turn. Then that's everything. So now it's into movements.
Okay. Here we go then into your movement, and indeed the command trait I took on the skink only did +1 casting, not +1 deny.
Yes.
And the reason I was fumbling around so much is I was trying to find it in Fangs of Sotek, which of course Fangs of Sotek has a command ability which is only good for Saurus.
Generals.
Generals. My general isn't a Saurus, so I picked a command trait from
Just the
standard thing, yeah.
These Dawn Riders are
The
moving.
standard skink list, because of course even the commanders have command traits are different whether you are a skink, a Saurus, or a Slan.
Yep. So these Dawn Riders moving out to the flank.
Shenanigans!
I've got the
Oh, leave me alone!
It's moving 6 inches to there.
Gonna do some serious skink running away.
Yep.
It's on a 4
This
up, isn't it? You
unit-
run away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad.
Moving over to here. When does it work? Is it at the end of combat?
At the end of your charge.
But it's not
I
as
can-
soon as one of my units charges into
No, it's at the end of the charge phase. I'm going to double check because I did try and do some reading on this last night and I didn't want to mess it up.
Stone Mage is going to run.
So this comes from the... it's actually the Skink's inbuilt ability, isn't it? No, it isn't. It's
No, it's
the,
not. It's Fangs of Sotek.
Fangs of
It used
Sotek.
to be their inbuilt ability.
Hell's bells. I
Um,
did try and read this stuff last night, I promise.
oh, I should mention as well, they're breaking their Shining Company in the movement so they can charge.
So basically,
I guess.
at the end of the enemy charge phase, I can do the shoot, and then after I've done the shoot, I can, on a 4-up, make a normal move.
At the end of the enemy charge phase, okay.
Yep.
Okay,
So you're going to try and surround me?
I mean,
Well, your riders should be able to.
Teclis does have like a 16 inch move. No, you can't go over there. But does Teclis go into the chameleons?
They can't retreat, yeah?
They can. Chameleons can do it. It's Skink War Scroll or Chameleon Skink can do it.
Oh, okay.
So you could spend the command points on them again.
I do have 5 command points.
You're spending 2 for everything, so that's something to think about.
Oh, thanks for that.
They will move 3 inches up,
Yeah.
which it's going to be a 9-inch charge
Okay.
for that
Just
one.
Don't
which,
bother
I
moving
mean,
the- yeah, we'll move
you
the
know,
model.
they are.
Put a dice and we'll
there.
organise the unit. Because if
And
you get the charge, it's a whole different
They
story.
will break their Shining Company as well, so they can charge.
Yeah. Okay.
These are just gonna
Oh no!
Reposition
That's horrendous.
to there. They are
Staying in that formation?
staying in the company because they're not going to charge.
Why
or
not?
run. That's all my movements now. It's into shooting.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, shooting the mountain guy.
Yeah, he's going to send his geomantic blast into the skink hero that he's moved to be able to see.
Yep.
He hits. I think he wounds on a 2, or is it hits on a 2? That is a wound, which is -2 rend.
-2 rend into the skink star priest. I'm a 5-up save, but I'm also in cover.
So you've got a 6-up save.
6-up save. I think I really need this, otherwise... Oh, it's a 5. I don't have a skink anymore, yeah?
2 wounds.
Oh, I do have a skink.
Damn!
I'm so sorry about that. I thought that was him gone.
Yep.
Okay, 2 wounds.
Teclis, yeah, he's going to pop his staff just into the skinks. He hits. He wounds.
He scores.
-3 rend, so you don't get a save.
Which skinks?
3 wounds. They're normal skinks.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So that's 3 wounds on the skink, so 3 of them are gone.
3 more dead skinks. I'm not holding this objective, so I might as well make your charge just that little bit longer. And yeah, just to clarify, I meant I'm not holding that objective.
Yeah.
By the end of this turn. We're into charges.
Stone Guard. 9. That's
Plenty.
pretty good for what they needed. So they're just going in like that.
Dun, 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 dun,
Um,
dun, dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, 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 dun. It's not really the
Like
knife.
that. Big stone mountain doing a charge. 6.
It might be good.
Yeah, that gets him in.
Yeah, it's good.
So he gets to there.
Pop.
And then the Dawn Riders need something really good.
7. You needed probably better.
Yes. I don't have a hero
Reroll?
in range. So
But isn't the mountain guy a
no,
hero?
not this one.
Wow.
The named
Oh, of
one
course.
is-
Alvanar or whatever his name
Yeah.
is. Wow. Okay.
So
So I'm going to shoot.
yeah. Well, I've got more charges.
Oh,
to do.
right.
The
Okay, do
spearmen,
apologise.
They need a
Spearmen.
9.
9.
No.
Okay. Anything else? Teclis? Puts him in the middle of the table.
Yeah, it also puts them into just getting shot by chameleons.
True.
You know what? Actually, he's good where he is. He'll stay.
Okay.
He'll stay.
Right. End of charging. Let's do some shoot. Right, I'm going to put everything into the Dawn Riders. They've got the worst save, which is still a 4-up.
Yes.
And they've got a 5-up ignore. So I think all 60 shots into the Dawn Riders. I'm going to do 2 batches of 30 or 30 and then a 31.
Yep.
No -1 to hit this time. So I am at least hitting on a 5. You know what? Can I spend a command point on this?
They're already re-rolling ones to hit.
Of course they are. 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep. And no, you can't because
No, I can't.
you have to do it in shooting or combat phase.
Well, exactly, that's what I was thinking. I think that wasn't a 1 and fell over to a 1, but I'll take it. Re-rolling the 1s. Okay, so far that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12
Okay.
hits. And then 31 dice. Whoop, back in. And 31 dice back in again. 5s re-rolling 1s. Reroll those 1s. 1 more out of that reroll. So 13 hits on that second round, giving me a total of 25. Looking for 5s with
wounds.
6s doing mortal wounds, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so better than the first time I shot these guys off. That is 5 mortal wounds, 6 mortal wounds, sorry. And just one save. Oh no, 2 saves. 2 saves, sorry. 2 5s in there.
So 2 4-ups. Made 1, so that's 7 wounds in total with a 5 up to ignore damage. 2 of them go.
Okay, and this is it. I'm going to roll the Warhammer TV dice for this one. 4 up. Oh, they're so dead. Okay, so I do need to roll to ensure they could shoot, and on a 6, they're good.
Okay.
Which I should have done before they shot, of course. But we've just realised that needs to go back.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm also going to spend 2 more command points. I'm not saving anything for battle shot, and I know I'm not because that unit's dead. It didn't run away, so it's deader than dead, dead, dead. So I might as well spend the 2 points and try and rescue my chameleons on a 4-up.
Yep.
30 shots into the Stone Guard. This is hitting on 3s with 6s doing mortal wounds. No reroll of 1 with this unit.
No.
And I can't do it with a command point either. Okay, so only 2 mortal wounds onto them.
Okay.
A huge amount of 1s and 2s. Okay, and then wounding on... Oh, I don't re-roll the 6s, do I? Does the attack sequence end?
Yeah,
oh, the attack sequence ends, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the rest on 4s, wounding on 4s. Okay, well that's a better roll. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds. No rent though. So I dare say they're safe.
Wow, 10 and then plus 2 mortal wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
So, oh wow, no, that was really bad. So that's 10 damage in total.
No way.
With 5
up
ignore.
ignore.
Okay, that didn't really make up for it.
Oh.
That's 3 of them gone.
Wow, well done, chameleons. Well done, chameleons. And this is it.
Nope, they can't.
Oh! Simply because of what you've just done.
They can't move.
Because I can no longer retreat.
You cannot make a retreat move because...
If I'm not within 3 inches.
3 inches, so they can't do the movement.
Shenanigans, but I like it. Here we go then into combat for proper now.
Bending a command point on Big Boy for +1 to hit.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go...
I mean, if this guy... okay, I was going to say, if the big guy goes up... Well, just be careful, because I could take... No, he's got a 3-inch pile in.
Yeah, and
the Dawn Riders are
3-inch
never
range.
going to kill that. Yeah, okay.
And I activate 2 at a time as well, remember. So.
Oh, bish bash bosh.
3s to hit on the Dawn Riders. That is 2 mortal wounds so far.
2 mortal wounds so far.
3s to wounds.
Yeah,
that is no wounds.
Okay. 2 mortal wounds so far.
Then the horses on 4s, followed by 4s. That is 5 saves with no rend, so 5 4-ups.
5 4-up saves. 5-up saves, you mean?
4-up because spell and shield.
Oh, this, of course. I forgot about the spell. 2 going through.
Okay, so that's 4 damage so far. And then the Guardian's Blade. 1 save, -1.
1 5-up save. Which saves?
Okay, so just
4
4
dead so far. Going with a big mountain guy.
You've taken 6.
I know. I picked 4 up. The other
Okay.
3 guys came with them.
Yeah, big mountain guy will go next. I should mention he is going to do the shockwave onto them, so they're -1 to hit.
When do you...
I meant to do that at the start of the combat. But
yeah, you're fine.
it's the only one you can.
Well, you allowed me a big fat backseat for mine, so let's go for it.
4 attacks with the World Hammer, hitting on 2s now. Good. Wounding on 2s. That is 3 saves at -2, so 3 6-ups.
Imagine if I'd rolled 3 6s.
How many did you roll?
I didn't roll any 6s.
So that's 15. And then 2s to hit with the hooves. 1 hit. And no, that is no wounds. So that is 15 damage from him.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15.
Yep.
There you go. Not enough to get them out of combat.
Nope.
But, you know.
They do get to pile in an attack now.
Yeah. In fact, thinking about that, do you mind if I was thinking you still get to activate? So let's, for the sake of argument, take 4 off of this end. Okay.
That's fine.
In which case, everybody can kind of pile in. I'm not going to move the camera yet.
Yeah.
All right. A little bit of a wrap round with the skinks, leaving me 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 dudes. The boss has gone in all of that, so we're just down to 11 attacks. Hitting at you with my Celestite dagger on 5s.
6s because of the shockwave.
Ooh. Plus that went off at the start of combat, yeah? No reroll ones on that, is there?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, in which case there was 3 1s. Let's just try those. No more 6s though. And then 5s to wound. No wounds.
Okay. They'll attack back then.
You want to pile in?
Piling in there 1 inch.
Whoop, whoop.
So that is 1, 2. So 2 hammers and the boss. Hitting on 3s. I wouldn't. Winning on 3s. It's 1 save at -2.
1 6-up save, which goes through.
Just 1 damage. The Stratum Hammer, 1 hit. And no wounds. So just 1 damage.
But Battle Shock.
Yeah, they're gone to Battle Shock.
They're gone to Battle Shock, aren't they? There's no need to even roll, is there? They are 9. I've lost
many.
You know what? Let's just work. So for the record, Battle Shock test on those guys is they're losing D6 plus 19 models. I'll roll it for complete sake. Oh, 4.
Yeah, and you can't spend your command point because you have to spend 2 for everything.
And of course, yeah, and I did spend 2 command points over there. The truth is, I expected you to absolutely kill them. And if I hadn't have shot with the chameleons, you would have absolutely killed them.
Yeah, because that's what I was kind of thinking. I was kind of like, oh, well, would you have been better saving it to make them Battle Shock immune? Because there might have still been enough on the objective to hold it. And then I was like, but then there would have been more Stone Guard. I would have probably spended the command point to give all the Stone Guard plus 1 attack. And then I would have done more damage and probably killed
and that's what I was thinking.
them down
and
to
I'd
enough.
rather, at this stage of the game, we're only in turn 2, I would rather you have less models on the table than me have more.
Because you can bring a lot of them back, so...
It's not... Yeah, it is possible, isn't it? I mean, in theory, if I roll well, I could get 20 skinks on the table going into my turn. Yeah. That is Battle Shock. You score the primary objective, or at least the main objective. In fact, the only objective at this stage.
Yep.
Yeah, so that is that 1 point or 2 points to you?
It's 2 points because it's the turn number, so I get 2 points.
2 points to Jack as we go into Seraphon turn 2. Okay, so let's start generating some stuff. As we go into my hero phase, let's start generating some stuff. On a 3-up, I get additional command points on 4 dice.
On a 4-up.
On a 4-up, sorry.
Yes.
I'm convinced it was a 3-up, so that's only 1 extra command point out of that, and on a 5-up on 1 last dice, which I don't get. So only 2 command points this turn. Needed more. So let's go for 3d6 conjuration points.
3d3.
That's 3d3. 1, 2, and then 3 more. So 5 conjuration points, taking me to 11 conjuration points. Not quite enough for 2 units.
No, but you can start getting some of the bigger
units. Puts me into
units.
the interesting stuff at the 10 mark.
Yeah.
Interesting, but not 20.
No.
Here we go then. So first up, going into some spellsness. Bellwind Vortex. Out the big guy.
Yep.
Do you want to deny? You've got an auto deny.
Well, I'll see what you roll first.
Fair enough. I'm on +3. Oh, of course, Sacred Asterisms I've not made, but... Oh, God, I've only rolled a 6. Oh, do I use a 2 command points to re-roll?
You can't.
I can't. Well, I can't re-roll that. No. What am I even talking about?
I'm going to try and stop it.
Why? That's just mean.
Oh yeah, I'll stop it on a 12.
No Balewind Vortex. That's disastrous for me.
That was bad.
That's disastrous.
Because at least it would have burnt my auto deny.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Balewind failed to go off. I'm going to go for the Comet's Call, I think.
Yep, +3. What did you get it on?
5, so 8.
8. Now, I'm tempted to let this go off because I've got my 4 up to ignore
Then it can
spells,
bounce back.
and then I can just redirect it on. So you rolled an 8.
Yep.
So I'm going to roll to stop it.
Yep.
No, I don't. So it goes off. So D3 units.
D3 units.
2
2 units.
What units?
That one.
They're too far away to be fair. So the horses will. I won't get the.
Right. Hold on. How far away is it?
It's anywhere on the table.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's go for that unit.
So
how far away do you have to be for the bounce back to
wholly
work?
within 16. So everybody else apart from the horses are it.
Oh, within 16 of him, is it?
Him, yeah.
So I'll do the horses and the horses.
You can't do that.
Okay, on to the horses first, and the other one is Stone Guard.
Okay. So I'll roll for the Stone Guards.
Oh! Right, so this is D3 mortal wounds, isn't it?
Yes.
So on the horses.
Yep.
2. On the Stone Guard.
Don't ignore me.
4. 2. 4 on a D3.
I'll take
And 2 on the Stone Guard. 5 up ignore. Wow. Okay.
Should have stopped it.
It's what I wanted. Next up. Do I do Comet's Call again?
Can't.
Oh wait, which
It's
is the
his
yeah, it doesn't
deliverance.
matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna go from Stellar Tempest from Croak.
Yep. You have to roll it because
Of
if you roll
course,
like
yeah.
a double 1,
I
no,
see your
that's
point.
gone.
Okay, so that's
yeah,
13.
so I'll stop that one.
Yeah, you stop that one.
Yeah.
Right, in which case then, little guy down here. Hand of Glory out, little fella here.
Yep.
On a 7.
Stopped it with a 9.
And then let's go for Controlled Fate out of him, and on a 4, he completely fluffs
4
it.
plus 1 is 5.
Yeah, Controlled Fate's a 7, so
Okay.
gone. I think that's the end of my hero phase. I hope for better. I have to confess. Right, let's get into movement. One last thing in hero phase. Serpent Staff onto this unit. 6 is doing mortal wounds.
On the wound roll.
On the
So
wound
they
roll.
get 6 do mortal wound on hit and wound.
And wound. Right, into my movement phase. After doing some shenanigans measuring and realising the objective had actually travelled slightly underneath your model, I can't get onto the objective unless I run. And right now I think doing damage is better than anything at the moment. So I think they're going to stay there. Okay, I'm going to play a fairly passive turn until we know where the next 2 objectives are coming down. I want to keep my resources as long as possible. So the Saurus Guard are going to run though. And they get a 1. Shocking behaviour from the Saurus Guard. Giving them a 6-inch move. They're just going to come along this way.
Okay.
Just getting them closer to my man. To Croak. I'd hope for better. They didn't give me better. Next up, the Starseer is going to run. Gets a 6, giving him a 9-inch move. I'm going to pop over here. That's as a little bit of a shield to my Croakmeister. And the Astrolith Bearer is just going to move. He's going to stay at the back because really he's just there for Croak, isn't he? Yep. I suppose. This little Skinkmeister here. You know what? He's going to stay there. He's braving it out. Which just leaves me a few things to do over here. I think I'm just going to bring these back. They're not coming back a huge amount, but they are coming back. I'm thinking if the objective drops here, I can straight away have some guys on it.
Like, no matter where it goes, you could teleport a unit on.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. I've got the teleport. There's no point engaging you this turn and trying to chip you down. Until we know where those second set of objectives are, I might as well save the teleport. These guys are just going to come right back here. Because, of course, Teclis does have his big, powerful clap. So I'm also keeping it out of your 18-inch hero phasey bubble. And again, if I get the double turn, we'll know where the objectives are. I'll know whether I need to teleport or not. That gets me to the end of the movement phase.
Yeah,
I need to make some decisions.
Yeah, I think that's the right play because this is a late scoring game anyway, so there's no point committing stuff at the minute when there's not that many points to be gained. So
I'm going to spend 10 conjuration points.
What for?
Taking me down to 1 conjuration point. And I'm going to pull in a salamander. Okay, so here we go. Now, I think I'm doing this right. Both of these things happen at the end of the movement phase, and as the player active player, I get to choose. So, new unit gets summoned.
And then teleported.
New unit gets teleported.
Yeah.
Both happening
It's
at the
like
end of the
he
movement
remembers
phase.
them in one place and goes, nah, that wasn't how it was it?
Weren't they over there?
Wasn't it over there? And then they just
Weren't they over
reappear
there? I think they were
over
over there, yeah. I don't know how this works in terms of how you position the models, but...
well, it's a unit,
let's
so
just do that. Looks cool, doesn't it?
they're just little wound tokens, basically.
Can't get onto the objective, but, you know, we go into shooting at that.
Yep.
One last final shenanigans on the teleport. I've actually put them in cover.
Yeah.
Why not? I might even charge them.
They're good in combat, so you might
I'm
as well.
thinking if I can kill enough, and no, I can't do it. Because the mountain guy's going to kill whatever gets over there.
It's also true.
Okay, with my chameleons, I am splitting my shots.
Yep.
Not sure about the wisdom of this, but 16 shots into there. 15 shots into your priest.
Okay.
I think.
I will.
I'm relying on the mortal wounds. On the 6s and 6s.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, at the start of the shooting phase, though, you are within 12.
Oh, no.
So seismic shockwave, -1 to hit on them as he smashes his hammer
I
into the
forgot
ground.
you can do that in mine, and simply moving one model would have got rid of
Do
that.
it if you want. It's
No.
not...
Okay, so my bad. Should have moved one model. Didn't move one model. That's life. To be honest, I completely forgot you can do it in my turn. I was thinking it's a thing you do in your turn, but
Yeah. I do it in the enemy shooting
I get
in
it.
every
Because it
combat.
affects enemy shooting,
Yeah.
so why the hell did I think that? I don't know. It takes me to 4s and 4s. 6s doing mortal wounds both on hits and wounds. The 6s on the hits end the sequence. The 6s on the
to
wounds
wound are in
continue.
addition. Yeah.
So here we go. 4s and 4s going into the stone guard to start with, yeah?
Yep.
So that is 2 mortal wounds so far, ending the sequence. And then not that many, you'll be glad to know, to wound. On 4s, but that is 3 mortal wounds. So 3 mortal wounds in total and 3 saves to make.
3 more wounds in total. 4 up armor. They made all their saves.
Okay.
They've got 5 up ignore. So 1.5 dies. So
You only had 3 mortal wounds to make, you know?
No, because isn't it? It was 2 mortal wounds to begin with, plus the 3 mortal wounds on the wound. Yeah.
No, 3 in total. Fine. Well,
two wounds go through then.
right,
so
okay. I'm good with that. Now we have 16 shots into Mukau Man. 4s and 4s again.
Oh wait, is this that mountain or the priest?
Oh,
the mage.
Sorry, the mage dude.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
sorry. So 2 mortal wounds on the hit that then go out of sequence. Oh man, that 3 is definitely -1 to hit. Definitely saved your skin a little bit. And no more mortal wounds on the wound, just 2 saves. So 2 mortal wounds and 2 saves to make on him. Not enough.
No. 5 up armor, but that is 4 going through with 5s to ignore. Takes 3 wounds. He's got 2 left.
Next up, we have 4 shots out of the salamander. He has to go for the horses because of where he's positioned. I put him in the cover.
Yep.
So going for the horses, basically. 4 shots hitting on 3s. That is 2 6s on that hit roll.
2d3 mortal wounds instead.
2d3 mortal wounds. Does the attack sequence end? It does. So let's just roll the 3 to wound on the stream of fire as well, which hits. So there's 1 save at -2 rend.
Goes through. So that's just 3d3 damage.
3 damage. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6 damage onto the horses.
One guy's got a wound left. Rolled pretty well.
Rolled very well. That's good. Okay, backwards and forwards about charging with these guys. I've decided to leave it. I don't think they're going to kill those 2 remaining guys.
Yeah.
-1 to hit. You know, by the time you've taken all that into effect, I just didn't do enough over there. Maybe I shouldn't have split my shots, but I was trying to get greedy. I was trying to take out the thing that was booning the mountain spirit. But yeah, I think at that we move into my battle shot.
Yep.
Okay, at that, I score 0 that turn. So
yeah.
This is 0 to 2 points. But this isn't a game that you need to worry too much about getting behind at the start of the game. I'm focusing on trying to score late game. But I have to say, I don't think I've killed enough. I think if he'd gone, and if he'd gone, I'd be like, wow, I've just wrapped this game up in turn 2. But he didn't go, they didn't go, and he didn't go. So that's a problem for me. Do you have a heal mechanic in this?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Okay. Still a problem for me.
I mean, I've taken some hits. I've lost Dawn Riders, but he's still fully functioning. I've got all my Wardens still, and they can hunker objectives pretty well, and Teclis is relatively untouched. But saying that, then, you've still got your HQ, you've still got things you can summon. So.
Yeah, although I burnt a lot of points on that Salamander, and in hindsight now, that Salamander was meant to remove that, they were meant to remove that. It felt like a good move. Now it feels like a bad move. So, I'll tell you what, let's go into roll-off. If I can double you, I think it probably helps me out a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
But if I don't, a little bit of worry. Okay, let's do this. There we go then. So 1, 2, 3. We need to determine the objectives.
Yeah, mine is 2 in the middle.
2, so right in the middle. And mine is 2, right in the middle.
Wow, I think that's pretty good for both of us.
Probably. I'm not going to complain. I think over here would have been better for me, but... Yeah. You know, I think it's literally right underneath Croak almost. Probably. It's just there actually, in between Croak and him. So let's position that, and we will move into roll off. There we go. That's both objectives in place, and we go into roll off for turn 3. Here we go. Roll off for turn 3, and what have I got to beat? Oh, please. 3.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so here we go. Seraphon, of course, going to take the turn. I think it's going to help me a hell of a lot. Generate some command points. 4 dice on the 4-up.
Yep.
Oh, missed one of them. Only 1 4-up so far. Let's just scoop that out of the way so we know. 2 4-ups. That's 2 command points.
And then a 5.
And then 1 on a 5-up. Don't get that. So that's 2 command points plus the one I get. That takes me to 6 command points, which is good news. Because I need even numbers, because everything's costing me 2 at the moment. Okay, next up I get 3d3. I'm going to spend one of Croak's spells again. 3d3 on conjuration points. Oh man, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 conjuration points. That takes me to 5. It's not enough to summon a single unit. I was really hoping for a few skinks.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Spells.
Spells it is. Right, first up on the spells, let's go Bellwind Vortex. That goes off on a 6, I'm on +3, so it goes off on a 9. Oh, sorry, Celestial Conflagration is Sage's Staff.
Yes.
Whatever it's called.
That puts your...
Yeah, I mean, you can stop. You could stop a spell at will. The question is whether you stop the endless spell or... Yeah. Well, you get, by the way, your call, obviously.
This is the thing. This gives you a free cast on top of it because suddenly
it comes back.
You get to spend another cast. Yeah. But I think I need to save it for Comet's Call so you don't just like decimate my army.
But you did talk about Comet's Call bouncing back.
Yeah, I know, but you need to roll 4-ups for that, don't you? So I'm going to try and just stop it base. I rolled a 10.
You did it.
So I
got it on a 9, yeah. So you stopped it without even trying.
Okay, Tech was just...
Sweet as. In which case...
Absolute monster, yeah.
I get a 12 on Comet's Call.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to start that. Oh, actually, do I want...
Do you want to?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Okay, so Comet's Call goes away, which leaves me with...
Stellar Tempest. You can still just try and nuke this unit again.
Go for it. Oh, okay, it's a good roll. I get that on a 13.
I can't stop it, but Selenar trying to absorb
4
it.
Up.
He does.
Bounce back.
So he's going to absorb it.
Oh, wait, and where does he bounce it back?
I think it's from himself.
Oh, okay.
Which is 18-inch range. I'm just going to do it onto the Chameleon Skinks. D3 mortal wounds onto the Chameleon Skinks. 3. So
Okay.
three
So
chameleon
3 mortal
skinks.
wounds.
Go.
3 chameleon skinks. Go. There's nothing I can do about that bounce back or your
No.
absorption of the spell, is there? Yeah.
No.
Oh man, he is good, isn't he?
He is good.
We like him. Right, spells.
You still got the 2 skink spells.
Okay, so let's get those off. We're going to go for the
+1 save.
+1 save. Yeah, let's put that on the chameleons.
Okay.
So that's a 10. So again, going
So,
on the
yeah.
chameleons, so
They
that
get
goes
it.
off.
Oh, well, I can try and stop it.
You can try and stop.
Techless has got unlimited unbinds, but no.
So I'm going to give those the chameleon skinks reroll ones to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And I think that's it for the hero phase. Movement, shenanigans.
Yeah.
Here we go then, movement phase. So these have got a 16-inch move. We've done a whole bunch of pre-measuring because this unit is actually up here at the edge of the bubble, isn't it? With my 16-inch move, I can get 4 of them in range to do
5 of
a
them
shot.
in range.
Well,
it's just
4
the
or
very
5, I think.
back one that
Yeah,
can't get
okay. So what I'm going to do is position those there. And then everybody else, just from a flying point of view, is kind of huddled there. But there is one guy at the back that's down here, and he's the one that's out of range, okay? What I'm going to do is just stack those 3 back there. And let's just see if that will lean. Yeah, okay, but they are up there. Sorry, 2 of them are up there. 1 of them is at the back, out of range. But it puts 5 in range of doing the shots, yeah? Okay, next up I'm going to run the Saurus Guard. They get a 2-inch run. They're just not in a hurry, are they, to go anywhere at all, yeah? Just not bothered. Just, seriously, let's just take our time. They get a 2-inch run, so that's actually 7-inch, and I think I only measured 6-inch because I'm that used to it. I'm that used to dwarves. Okay. But they're going to use that move essentially to start to bubble around
Go back.
the back objective and to put some models onto it, basically. I'm giving up on casting the Balewin because all you're doing is using that as a shut that down or not shut that down and let it go. Next up then, I'm going to run the Starseer. He gets a 5-inch run. All I need to do really is to get him wholly within 12-inch, don't
So
I?
he's got like a 10-inch move.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He needs to be wholly within 12 for the 3d6-inch charge. Yes. So actually, you can kind of. I'm going to keep him back a little bit. He's still in trouble no matter what, but let's keep him back a little bit. These skinks are going to.
You can just disappear if you want.
Yeah, but I'm giving up a lot of shots if they
I'm
disappear.
assuming you're putting the venom staff onto them.
Oh yes, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
So venom staff is onto them. You know what? They're going to stay there because all they're going to do this shooting phase is target those guys. I think. No. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I am going to do that. Okay, and then the Salamander. I just need to check the speed of the Salamander because obviously, whilst he's 8 inches, which is ridiculous. Just going to move up to there, 3 inches away. I'm going to put 8-inch. That's as much as I can do. We're going to have to close measure what that means in terms of how many bodies I've got onto the objective. But, you know, I've got some bodies onto the objective. I'm guessing 3 of them are on the objective. So I need to get you down to less than 3 bodies on the objective. Which, you know, should be doable.
I already am.
Yeah, no, I think he's on. So you're on 3, I'm on 3. I've just got to get rid of one of those units, basically, and then we're probably golden in terms of that. At that, we come to the end of my movement phase. And what I'm going to do is teleport. So all that remains to do is I'm going to teleport these skinks and I'm going to form a nice little bubble along here. 9 inches. Just to try and create an annoying skinkageddon screen. I'm trying to stop your big guy coming across at some point and landing somewhere useful, but we'll see. And of course I need to create my little wedge at either end, don't I? It just might make it problematic for you to get to my objective. I think that's it for movement. Okay, so I'm splitting my shots. There was a pool of 25 dice. I think there's 12 of them left. I've just grabbed a handful. I didn't even count them out. This one is going into your Moon Priest dude.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s because you can no longer shockwave me because I use my casualties to get me out the 12-inch bubble. Hitting on 3s, 6s doing.
I should mention though the shockwave will go on the salamander.
I know, but do I look scared? Right, hitting on 3s, 6s doing mortal wounds.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 mortal wounds on him so far. They go away as well, don't they?
You get him with the 4 mortal wounds.
Okay, so big guy goes down. Then the rest of the shots onto your stone guard. 1 mortal wound onto your stone guard. The rest are hits. Wounding on 4. 6 is doing mortal wounds. 2 more mortal wounds onto your stone guard. And
that's in addition, by the way. Those.
In addition, so 4 saves in total. 2 and 3, and yeah, 2 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
So that is 5 damage in total. Gets them.
Gets them. Pop, pop. Okay. Here we go then. So the salamander now is going to redirect his shots. He's going to go for the big guy. Let's start chipping him down because he can no longer fight on his top bracket. That's correct, yeah? You're going to put me on -1 to hit, yeah?
I'm going to burn an ether quartz for plus. Oh, am I? No, he'll save it.
This is 4s and 3s, but importantly, of course, I'm looking for the 6s on the hit roll anyway. That's 1, 6, and 2 going through. I think that stops the resolve, doesn't it?
Yes.
2 going through, 3s to wound. Both wound. So that is 2 saves at -2 rend.
5 ups. Of course, both go through.
3d3 damage against the guy.
Yep.
No, yeah, because it's 3d. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So 2, 4, 5 damage against him.
Takes 3 wounds.
Takes 3 wounds. Not that bad, actually, from your perspective. Next up, the 14 shots into the mountain guy again. All in range. No, 1. Sorry, 1 not in range. So taking the dice out. Do apologise. 13 shots. 5s and 5s. It's a mighty roll, sir. I knocked 1 over to a 6 there, but I'll not keep that out of fairness. And then 5s again. 2 wounds, no rend on the big mountain
3
guy.
up armor. He's good.
He's good. 5d6 attacks on my tombolas into the middle unit.
Popping an ether quartz for +1 save.
Sure. Okay then. And I'm on 6 command points. Do I reroll hits of 1? No. Let's just keep those command points because everything's so expensive. I need to hold on to models later. So 5d6. That is 10, 16, 19, 20 attacks. Okay. 20 attacks on 4s. Not -1 to hit over here, am I?
No.
You are in cover?
No, I'm not. No.
4s. Cock dice there, which I'll just roll to one side. It is a 4. So let's pull those out. I rolled it to one side because I didn't want to knock a dice over. That's actually an incredible roll. And then 3s to wound. Still a dice flying out there. But still another incredible roll. That is 3, 9, 6, 9, 10, 11 wounds at no rend against that unit.
3 up armor. With a 5 up to ignore. 2 die.
Nice. Well done. Solid roll. Next up is the charge phase. Do I need to spend a command point for the 3D 6-inch charge, or is
No,
it
it's
just an ability?
ability.
Okay, we are charging with... Don't need to charge with him. He's golden. They've got that objective. So, ooh, we're charging with these guys. I'm going for 3d6 on the charge. I completely fluffed it, which is great news for you, because I can't fly over the unit. Not with a charge of 7.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I can fly over and fly back to the front rank, can't I?
The first one can't.
The first one
Oh,
can't.
he can. He just has to end his move.
He's got to end his move within half inch, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just work the numbers out on this. Okay, so we've maneuvered the models. We've done a bunch of measuring, and obviously this is a bit awkward because we're on some awkward terrain here. And we decided the fairest thing to do is Jack allowed 1 extra on the Tombola, which was 6-inch range, but we got the 7-inch charge. With a 7-inch charge, I can't move some of the models far enough back to avoid getting out of their own bases. So what we've decided is 4 models can perform this maneuver of flying over you, dropping
the deadly cargo.
the deadly cargo, and moving on from there. So that's 4 dice on a 4-up, doing D3 mortal wounds. Wow.
4d3.
4d3 mortal wounds. Let's hope I don't roll like that again, Jack. Oh no, look, I did it for you, babes. That's 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds. 5 out of 4d3.
4 gone.
4 of them gone.
I'm going to take the boss.
Okay.
Who's calling in there?
Luke, but I was phoning in while you were feeding the dog.
Right, and then it's their attacks.
And then we're into attacks, yeah? So that's going to be 4 attacks each at a 1-inch range. So there's only the front 4 doing this, yeah? 2. Well, is there? Could you have removed more for pile-in or anything like that?
It's the front 4 in.
Okay,
That's
front
fine.
4 in, yeah?
With pile-in and stuff, you're fine.
Yeah, but you could have removed it, so I'd have to drag him into pile-in.
No, I couldn't.
You know, if you've only got models over this side, though.
Yeah, no, but the entire thing can just shift over like that. It's
true.
fine.
Okay.
I mean, technically, you have dragged them in,
Yeah, that's a
but
comment.
they can
Well-
only move 1 inch when they pile in.
Okay, so he has to come. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if they had to come round there to get more attacks in, you're probably golden. I'm going to
It's-
allow you
it's
attacks
fine.
back from there, yeah?
Yeah. It's fine. Just leave them there, though, because it's
Yeah.
just bad models in bad places.
Yeah. Here we go then into combat. We are playing Virtual Hammer here. We're working out what is and isn't. You've removed from that side, which means I have to pile in this direction if I want to get 4 attacks in. I'm doing that, which means I am dragging that unit
They
in.
can only pile in 1 inch.
So you're only going to get a few extra
company,
attacks,
yeah.
but I'm risking the
But-
few extra attacks.
I think I'll get 3 because they are a 3-inch range on the weapons.
In the
so-
world of Virtual Hammer, I'm here, okay? Because
Yeah.
I've wrapped around the virtual positioning of models there. But we're all comfortable with this, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So 16 attacks coming out of this unit. This is
Just
4s and 4s.
yeah. I've used my last Ether Quartz reserve on them.
In theory, I should spend my points to re-roll 1s, but I'm not going to because I'm just going to hold on to command points because I'm forever searching for double cost on everything at the moment. And then 4s again. This move kind of backfired back on me a little bit anyway. So 6 because I didn't get the 3d6-inch charge.
Wow.
Attack them all,
Save
yeah?
them all, yeah.
Nice.
They're going to attack back.
Yeah.
So they are hitting on 3s. That is 2 mortal wounds and quite a bad hit roll though.
Yeah.
And 4s. No, so just 2 mortal wounds. Then
okay, 2 mortal wounds. These guys have got 3 wounds each, so
yes.
I'm just going to...
And then the 3 from that unit,
go
yeah.
on, I'll put it on this end
It's-
point, yeah.
3s to hit. That is 2 more mortal wounds.
So 4 wounds so far.
And another wound at -1 rend, which you don't have a save for.
I don't have a save for. Although,
That's
yeah,
5 wounds in total. So one dies.
1 dies, 2 wounds against an opposing 1. We're going to say this back guy here.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. And that's the end of that combat.
Yes.
Okay, that takes me into my battle shock. Yeah, I'm good at that. I score 6 points. That went way against me. I was hoping the 3d6 charge would have actually put me over onto your objective and doing a bunch of damage. It didn't happen. I got nowhere near what I was hoping for. And to be honest, I'd have needed like 10 or 11 on that 3d6, and yeah, so it was a stretch anyway, but I really got bummed on that roll.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter, because I still take this objective by 1 model through some rather lazy defensive play, but lazy defensive play nevertheless. I've got a bunch of screens up. It's not a super effective screen, but I think I'm doing... You've got 4 units left on the table.
Yeah.
And, you know, arguably, I've got still summoning back in. The only thing I think that's going for you at the moment is all the objectives are essentially on one side of the table. I think it'd be really bad for you.
Yeah, if one was over there, I think
here or
I can
like
try
that.
and basically
You
consolidate my army to these 2 points.
And just if you can keep essentially capturing anything back I throw at you,
yeah,
you win by 2 points. So let's go into your turn 3 and see how we do. Here we go then, Jack. Come on, this is it. This is where your god needs to pull something out of the bag.
Teclis pulling out his Swiss Army knife.
Just fanning through his codex.
Yeah, looking at his like 16 odd spells he knows.
What have I got?
What can I do? And I think he's figured out what he can do.
Okay, so command points first. Let's just.
I only get 1.
You only get 1, so that takes you to 2 command points. I'm on 6 just for the record. I didn't spend any last time.
Teclis is going to cast 4 spells.
On a 10?
On a 10.
You do know I'm plus 3. Yeah, it's plus 2 to deny.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Spell number 1. Or do I even cast his spells yet? Do I try and burn some of your denies? No. Spell number 1, Solar Flare, right there. So what that does is, if it's put on a unit...
Go for the deny.
Yeah, I'm guessing you are.
Talk through what it does.
You know what it does. But this is a point on the battlefield within 10 inches. If there's a unit under there, you roll the number of dice equal to the unit. Every 6 is a mortal wound, which is cool.
Too bad.
Every wizard within 12 inches then gets -2 to casting and binding and dispelling.
That sounds bad.
So that's his first spell. So you need to roll a 9 to stop this, because you're only at +2 to deny.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go then. Looking for a 9.
Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
No.
3, 6, 9, 12. Looking on 6s.
No. I'm not worried about this roll. Fill your boots,
2 mortal wounds. So 2
whatever.
Dead. But now, I'll put down a dice, because it is... So it is within 10 inches, which is there.
I moved the model out of your way for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
And then within 12, is it?
Yeah, and then every wizard...
It's all of them.
So he lifts up his hand and just boom, this huge flare. Kills a bunch of skinks, but now Crow's like, my eyes!
My magic eyes! My magic eyes! He's got no eyes, he's got hollow sockets.
Well, it's a magical lie, isn't it? He's then going to go ahead and cast Assault of Stone onto them.
Yeah, okay.
Are you going to try and stop it?
This is on the 10, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, yes, I suppose. But I'm at minus... Well, I'm just normal now, aren't I? Because I had +2, now I'm -2, yeah?
So you need to roll an 11.
Look,
even
it's
with
a 3,
6,
and no, exactly.
Yeah. So this is 10 dice, because it's equal to the casting roll. He always casts on a 10.
Yeah.
Rolls under their armor class, which is 6. So I'm looking for
save.
3. Yeah, armor save.
Armor characteristic.
So I'm looking for 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Fireball.
Fireball.
If we're playing D&D.
Oh, that was quite a bad roll, but that was 4 mortal wounds, so that kills 2 of them.
Well, yeah, 2 and carrying 2 wounds over.
Yep.
Can't remember which one's the boss. The broken one's the boss, isn't it?
It's that one with the feathers.
Oh, sorry. How am I still managing to mess that up?
Then I'm going for Protection of Teclis, so 18-inch aura of 5 up to
Yeah, I've got to try and get rid of this. Again,
11.
This is no.
Okay, and then last one, Searing White Light. So you've got 1 more deny if you want to try.
I've got to. What's this one? This is solar. No, what is this?
This is his. It's his big Nova 18-inch aura. Everybody gets mortal wounds. No. So everybody within 18.
So close.
Which is all the Saurus guards and him. So
Saurus guard.
Yeah, so it's Saurus guard, him, and them.
Right. Okay.
So the Pterodon riders,
Okay.
taking D3, takes 1. Only, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The chameleon
I
skinks.
knew he was down to 1, so I was really.
Oh, the chameleon skinks take nothing.
Ah.
The regular skinks take D3, 2 on the skinks. The skink on a chair takes D6. Man, 4 mortal wounds to the skink on a chair.
I'm assuming he doesn't have a kind of save.
If he's wholly within 12 of him, he does, of the Astrolith bearer, so check that.
Well, that's a 9,
Yeah,
so he definitely is.
He 4 6-ups.
4 6-ups. This is where I need to pull out some of the luck. No!
So he takes 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
The Saurus guard, taking D3. 2 mortal wounds on the Saurus guard, again with 6s to ignore.
1 ignored.
And then little skink hero takes nothing.
No, really? Oh, Jack, you did
that's
need that.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but you've got other ways.
This unit of wardens are empowering spears. They get it on a 10. You can try and stop that with the skink on the chair. -2.
Oh, actually, you got it on a 10. I could have waited for another unit,
Oh,
but
you
no, it
couldn't.
doesn't
You
matter.
couldn't have stopped it technically because you were -2.
I'm -2
so
anyway,
you can't.
so yeah.
So
okay.
let's just say you didn't do that.
All right.
But I do have this lady.
Yeah, and in fairness, I'm going to keep that deny roll because it's only fair. I'm not getting a re-roll. So I've rolled a 4, basically, on the deny, okay?
Overwhelming darkness, sadness onto them.
Oh, so sad.
She gets it on a 9.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 4 anyway.
Yeah,
so. Okay.
Sadness onto them. They cannot because they are now less than 5 models. He cannot because he's less than 2 models. That is all my spells.
Yeah? Do you want a few more, or...?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, good.
Now it's into me.
Right, okay then. That is an amazing spell. We were just talking about that
Yeah.
off camera. It's just, we double-checked the
Solar
rules on
flare.
it. It's just amazing.
Every way.
Fantastic.
You can
Love
just
it.
see Techless, just his entire
got
army
about
getting
enough
like
of this.
decimated. He
Just
goes,
got
no.
about
Just like mortal wounds
Just as
everywhere.
the Neo Matrix moment.
Yeah, just-
no.
No, not today. Is into
Right.
movements now.
Okay, yeah, come on.
I think he's
He's
going
got
to
a
go
loop round, hasn't he?
like
What's his move?
14 inches.
Okay,
though,
so give me... yeah, it's, you know what? Just allowing a bit extra for that 3-inch,
yeah.
which means he has to go up and over here. I
mean,
think I'm going to put you to
Yeah,
about there,
keep him there,
okay?
that's fine. He's still got his 2 ether cores and his 1 wound with him.
Just going to kind of... Hold on, before you move that on. So up there was 11 inches. He loses an inch for going up, which gives him a 13-inch move.
Yep.
So, okay, he's there. So he's not got a straightforward charge. Just so you know, that's going to be a... Okay, we're going to have to accurately measure it. It's a 6 or 7-inch charge, okay?
That's fine. What else am I going to do? Does Techless want to start getting his hands dirty? I just don't know. I think he still needs to... Those chameleons are really annoying.
No, they're cute.
Um,
We don't need this
But-
dot anymore, do we?
yeah, no, we do, because that's the solar flare that stays until my next hero phase.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So can I move out of the 12-inch bubble? No, well, not in my hero phase,
Not in
obviously.
your hero
Yeah,
phase.
yeah.
That's why it's so good, because you pop it
So
down and
good.
then you're still there in your hero phase.
Just wah-wah, glowy wah-wah.
Yes. I think I am going to
You
move
skink.
Techless.
Yeah, I did a joke
Techless
there.
is, yeah, it's very good.
I think you skink.
Techless is going to go to there. I'm really not happy about
I
it.
hope he dies to those 10
Yeah.
skinks.
They're still in combat. I think they're going to...
Why don't you just retreat them off? Just put them on the objective.
But then it stops them from...
Yeah, but they're still in combat as well.
No, they're
oh, no,
not.
I pulled
They
them
got
out with
pulled
the
out.
casualties, yeah.
But they also don't enjoy charging. Tell you what, they are just going to... They're going to stay in. They're going to stay in
I'll
combat.
probably take care of you dudes. I've done all my bomb dropping.
She's going to
everything
move
else.
backwards to there. And
Not gonna
then
work.
they are going to move... Oh, they can only move 6 inches. So they can get.
Oh, you're going back.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
yeah.
Oh, so scary moving those. Let's cut the camera while you break your mod.
Yep.
Okay, next up, Big Cowman shooting into
The
the
Skink Hero. That's a hit.
Do get a cover save from this.
That's a
'cause
wound.
It crosses over the
-2,
terrain.
so 6 up save.
1 wound. Was it
Yeah,
one?
just
Okay.
1.
Oh
Yeah, he's got
no!
3 wounds. Boom! Not having
Bless
that.
him. Teclis not satisfied with how much he did inside the hero
No,
phase.
he's going to shoot his staff into the skink's
Hits.
chair, which hits.
The wounds.
Wounds -3 rend. I don't think you get a save.
I'm going to go with I definitely don't. Starseer is a 5 up save.
That's 1 wound.
1 wound.
How many wounds does he have?
I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you he had 1 wound left.
Right, okay then. Not too bad.
Here we go then. Into your charge phase. You need to make some decisions here. You still don't know that objective.
Mountain Goat's definitely.
Do you
going
think
in.
he can definitely do those guys?
I think so.
Can I run and charge from there? Can I
No,
shoot?
they are not Skink War Scroll or Chameleon Skink.
Makes me really sad.
Teclis is going into the Chameleons.
Nice.
7.
Spending 2 command points.
What? Well, that spell's not actually up. So, I mean, he is there. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I mean, I'm spending 2.
No, it's only 1 because I didn't use that spell because I had to
Oh, you are kidding me.
reset my utility points.
Oh.
But that happens at the. Oh, it happens
Well,
as
it's in
soon
the
as.
charge phase, isn't
No,
it?
it's
Oh, no.
as soon as I finish my charge.
Ah, okay. So that is now.
Yep.
Right, okay. Gonna have to make a bravery test to see if I can shoot because they got the darkness. I do
You
roll
can,
below my
so
bravery
yes.
9, so shots are 10 shots coming at you, 3s to hit.
Yep. 6s do a mortal wound instead.
Yeah, they've done all right, but I'll tell you that in a second because you're gonna balk a little bit. 6 mortal wounds against Teclis,
Okay.
and then rolling to wound.
Yep.
These guys doing mortal wounds on 6s as well? Was it
To
this
wound,
unit?
Yes.
There's shockingly bad news for you. That's 3 mortal wounds, but this is a force to hit. So 5 saves because it's in addition, isn't
Yes. So 5 4-ups. So that's 2 going through. So that's 11 wounds to him on shots. 5 up to ignore. 7 wounds to him.
it? Where did you get 11 mortal wounds? So he takes 7 wounds. They did really well out of that, and
And roll to see if they get away.
that's a 4 up. Do I run away? Oh yes!
Okay.
Oh Jack!
That's fine.
Oh no!
That's fine.
We accurately went back and worked out where your charge was because this was important, and this more or less represents where the charge ended up. Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't want to put him there because.
Which basically meant because of this gap here, I couldn't use my little run and retreat to try and get onto this objective. If I had, I'm only 3 inch away from you.
Yeah,
You've
that
still
was,
got a 3 inch
yeah.
pile in
So he would have just piled in and attacked
and wiped them
still.
out. So I've decided rather than, futile sacrifice of the unit in an attempt to get an extra body on this objective, all I've essentially done is pulled back to here.
Keep him alive.
There is still some risk here. You are kind of 3.5,
Yeah.
4 inches.
So he's still.
You've got 1 inch range, hasn't he?
Yeah, so he's still going to be
So
able
there's
to pile in and fight.
Yeah, pile in and fight there. Okay.
So,
All right. We're gonna have to. Yeah, I think we're good at that. Okay.
yep.
You were 3 inch away from me, weren't you? When you did your charge.
Yes, yeah.
You'd already
It's 3
moved
inch
3
away,
inches
yeah.
away. My first skink was here, which means you were. I'm just going to measure how far you were. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. It's just because of that terrain making it awkward. You can still pile in and get some tanks onto those skinks.
Yeah.
So that is how we're going to play this combat.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a big mountain goat.
Burning his last Ether Quartz reserve
Yep.
for +1 to hit.
You activate 2 units here as well, so you've got some leeway of what you activate. In fact,
Yes.
actually, it means you can do more or less all of your guys
Yeah.
first, can't you?
So
But
the
you can because
so
of piling.
the World Hammer hitting on 2s,
Yep.
wounding on 2s. That is 3 saves at -2 rend.
3 saves at -2 rounds. Puts me on a 6-up save.
Are they a
So
4-up
it's not
save?
impossible, but it does all go through.
So that's 12 damage, which gets them.
That's the unit.
Yep.
Yeah, they're 4-up save.
Okay.
I suppose they get the bonus from the salamander himself, maybe.
Yeah.
Then wardens and the pterodons.
Yeah. So.
Okay, you've changed your mind just on activation just now off camera because
Yeah. The idea was, so if I went with the wardens, if they didn't kill all the pterodons,
there's only 2
then
left,
the pterodon could pile in round and become
stop
closer
Teclis
to
going
Teclis,
in.
which means Teclis would have to pile into him, whereas now Teclis is technically close to the skinks. So he's going to pile in 3 inches.
Yeah, and again,
Which gets him
we've
to an
measured this
inch.
about a dozen times off camera, guys, and we were both satisfied he can get within an inch.
I'm going to spend my last command point so I can do the deplete reserves, so he can use one of his Aether Quartz reserves.
Right.
For +1 to hit.
What kind of rend has this guy got before you go any further?
-3 and
I'm gonna go
-2.
for all-out defense.
You won't get
It's
a
not
save.
going to do enough,
No.
is it? Okay.
You can do it if you want, though.
No, you're all right. I'm good. I've got plenty to spare, but no.
So, I have how many command points left?
You have 2.
Oh, you have to do it at the start anyway, so
Well,
it's fine.
okay.
I was going to
You're
do reroll ones to hit, but it's fine.
Shenanigans.
The sword hitting on 3s, wounding on a 2. That is D3 damage from the sword. So that is 3 skinks gone so far. And then with 5 attacks with the Moonbright Talons on 2s. Oh, come on. And then 3s. That is 4 more gone. So that's everything. So that is 7 dead in total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Your activations are over. I will fight with the pterodon. Here we go then. The pterodons with 8 attacks on 4s. And then 4s again. Wonderfully average roll there, followed by a slightly below. So that is just 1 save.
4-up armor. Saved.
Yeah, I don't think you were at risk there. Do you want to do your attacks back?
And they will do...
You'd done the calculation. You knew you weren't terribly at risk.
No. Oh, wow. That is 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah,
And
that seems unnecessarily
no
brutal.
save. So just 3 mortal wounds.
So 1 dead.
Yep.
Pop. Oh, yeah. Leave feather, dude. 5 skinks, pumping back into the big man. 5s. 1 hit. I'm not sure whether I get reroll ones on that. I don't think I do I? And then 1 to wound. 3. No, and no. Okay. Bravery 9. I'm out of 6-inch. I've lost. My general's gone. So anything 2 or 1, ideally. 6.
So 6 plus 7 is 13. Their bravery 9, so that's 4 more gone.
Pop, pop, pop.
Leaves 1 skink.
1 brave skink.
The bravest.
Wait. I needed to roll before they could attack. Wasn't it that you?
No, it was the chameleons.
It was the chameleons.
Yeah, no. Because they have... I was just thinking, oh, do you have to roll for when you make a retreat move? But it's when you make a normal move.
And we did roll to shoot, though.
Yeah, we did roll to shoot.
Yeah.
But I am going to check, because it is roll 2d6 each time the unit makes a normal move, a charge move, shoots or fights. So you are okay.
All right. Well, smash, smash, smash. I did lose 2 off of the chameleons again this turn, but they're good.
Still bravery 9. So
bravery 9. You score 6 points, taking you to your 2-point lead. That's what you did. What you needed.
Okay. I took more.
Did you forget to do your charge from over here?
No, I didn't want to.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I took more on Teclis than I was hoping for. But
yeah. He got.
It was something I was going to have to do. So
here we go. Then roll off for turn 4. 1. Oh, I'm in big trouble. That was one of those. That was one of those roll-offs.
Swings and roundabouts. This game.
Swings and roundabouts. If I'd have got that roll-off, I think you'd have probably been in real trouble because I'd have gone.
Yeah, because Teclis would have gone.
I'd have gone full bore after Teclis.
Yeah, and then once Teclis is gone, Croak's free on turn 5. Right, Teclis is gonna start off with casting 4 spells. The first spell I'm going to cast, you've guessed it, is Solar Flare. So.
On a turn,
stop it.
Is your horrible thing still in place?
No, so it's gone at the start of my hero, but I'm recasting it now.
So I need natural 9
Yeah.
to stop this, yeah? Come on, but oh man.
No. It's not coming. So, Teclis is dropping his solar flare. Just, I'm going to do it there, but it is actually just on the Saurus Guard. So how many of them are there?
On the Saurus Guard. What do you mean? How many of them are there?
Because it does the mortal wounds when it comes down. I think there's 10
of them. There's 10
so
of them.
looking for 6s. 2 mortal wounds, which they ignore on 6s.
Nope.
Okay.
One of them was wounded.
So spell number 2, he's going to do an assault of stone. So picking up his dirt, he's going to throw it. You're going to try and stop that one?
How many denies have I got left? I've only got 4 denies left.
No, you've got 3 denies left.
Sorry, I meant in the army. Sorry, I know I've used one. You've still got a bunch of other spells that can go off. What does the... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try and stop this one, but...
No.
No, on a 7, it's not going to work.
Picking up dirt onto the chameleon skink, so looking for 3s, 4s, and 5s to do a mortal wound. 5 mortal wounds on the chameleons.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, what is the... Yeah, no, I was going to say, what is the range of the Astrolith Bearer?
It's only within 12. You looking?
No, I don't think
sure?
so, really, am I?
Oh, no.
Hold on, let me get it lower. No.
No.
Okay. 5 of those guys gone.
He's going to do a protection of Teclis
Yup.
on a 10. Are you going to try and stop that one? That's the mortal wound ignore.
You've still got some casts coming out of the... You know what, yeah, I'll try and stop the mortal wound, but then I'm saving from there, I think. Oh, man, for a split second that was a 10, which still wouldn't have stopped it anyway, so... And
then his last spell is big Nova Blast. Are you going to stop that?
I just think I'm wasting them, you know, because you maybe do something over there.
I don't think there's that much I can do there, so...
No.
No,
just roll badly on all of those. Well, actually, tell a lie. One of them wasn't bad.
The Pterodon takes D3. Takes 2, so he's taken 2 wounds. He's still alive with 1 wound.
He's still alive, because I was thinking he'd taken a wound, but I don't think he had. That dice is a mark for where your
where
unit
they
is.
are. The little skink in base contact with him.
Pop.
Gets him.
Well, he was gone anyway.
Chameleon skinks take D3. 3 on the chameleons.
All but gone.
The Saurus guards take D6.
Oh no.
3 on the Saurus guards.
3 up ignores. Oh, wait a minute. I do get ignores on those 3 because I took the ones out.
Yeah,
So
you
how many
will.
did you
So
take
that
on the
was
skinks?
3. So 3
on the skinks. Nope. And 3 on the Saurus guard. No.
Okay. Croak takes D6. Which is 6 mortal wounds on Croak. He does have a 4 up to ignore.
4 up ignore. Oh, come on! Now he's taken 4.
Okay, and the Astrolith Bearer. Oh, takes nothing on the Astrolith Bearer, so at least that's
Result.
that. Other spells I've got then. The Wardens are going to try and empower their spears, which I get. And the Sinari's going to put Mystic Shield on the unit of 10. Which she doesn't get. Which is fine. I'm not going to bother spending an Ether Quartz or anything for that. That's magic.
Oh, that's magic.
That's magic. It's into movements.
Okay, into your movement.
Yeah, Big Moo Cow moving to there.
Makes sense.
Stop
any shenanigans later with teleporting.
Teclis is just going to fall back to about here. And then this Dawn Rider is also just going to move.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say with a 2-point lead, you don't have to actually work too hard to win this game. And you need to protect Teclis one way or another, because if he goes, it's game over for you. And there's lots you can do at range. So you just don't need to be in my face, do you, really?
No.
Has Teclis taken 7 wounds?
Yes.
I completely forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely don't want to get in my face with Teclis.
No.
Ah, okay.
But he is kind of bracketed on his movement, so he is going to have to stay there. There isn't much to screen him, but
no.
it is what it is.
All right.
So now it's
movement over.
shooting.
Shooting. Okay, as we go into shooting, Techless.
Yep, his lunar
Yoink.
staff into the Saurus Guard, which hits
And wounds.
So that's -3, which I think just goes straight through.
Yeah.
3 wounds on the Saurus Guard for 6s to ignore.
Because it's -3 rend, isn't it?
Yep.
This, so not a single 6 again. I'm
Okay.
really not rolling those ignores. So 3 more wounds on the Saurus Guard. Okay. I don't think I've made a single ignore on those guys, have I?
Nope.
Ouch. Okay.
Big moo cow next.
Big moo cow. Am I on double command points this turn? Did you
No.
get that off? You didn't go
No,
for it.
Didn't
Okay.
go for that.
Big moo cow. Big mountain beast.
Yeah, it's Geomantic Blast into the Saurus Guard again.
Keep going at that
Hits.
Saurus Guard. Why don't you?
Wounds.
Wounds on 2.
-2. So you get 6 of armor.
6 of armor. Come on, this is the time to roll a 6. More than 5 though.
4 damage. So 4 6s to ignore.
Oh, come on, baby. Not 1 again. Wowzer.
That's not good.
Wowzer.
Then it's into combats.
Okay, here we go then into combat.
Yes. Wardens.
I'd remove him,
spears.
but they've done such a bad job at killing that unit. I'm going to make you roll for that 1 wound.
1 mortal wound. So
There you
yes.
go.
Sorted. Sorted.
As we go into Battle Shock, I'm spending 2 command points, keeping on to these units.
Yep.
I wasn't even thinking about that as well. I could have, put all-out defense onto some of those as well.
I don't think it would have mattered because it's like super high
You've got
rend.
so much rend going
And it was
through.
mortal
I'm
wounds. from
better
spells.
kind of saving those 6 command points I'm holding to do shenanigans as much as possible in this turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Might as well.
Okay, that gives you a massive 10-point lead. If I don't gain that... Basically, I've got to gain an objective back this turn, otherwise it's game over.
Yep.
So let's play this turn, see if I can win an objective back. If I can't, we'll probably at the end of the game, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, here we go in command points. I'm still showing, I think, 5 command points at the moment. 3 dice now.
Yep.
On a 4-up. Is it a 4-up?
Yes.
Worst possible roll I possibly could have rolled.
Oh.
Possibly.
You're still on 7 command points though.
No, I only
Yeah,
got
because
one.
you are. Yes, because you're on 6. Oh no,
I'm
you
on
spent
5.
2, didn't you?
I'm on
Yeah.
5 and I spent 2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I am actually back to 4 command points then.
Yes.
Next up, conjuration points. 2d3. Come on.
Oh yeah. That puts you on 11.
Puts me up to 11
Could
conjuration
be something
points.
juicy.
Another
Another Salamander.
Well, it's something, isn't it? I'll have to go down the list of 10. I don't
Yeah.
think a salamander is probably the way to go.
Salamanders.
I've got to kill stuff, and I need bodies.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're into magic. Here we go then. Just because I've got to try and kill models over here. Balewind Vortex on an 8.
+1.
Plus 1,
plus
sorry,
8.
9. Yeah.
9. I'll stop that one.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
I
think
mean,
so.
you have to.
I
It just
think
puts
so.
everything in threat range.
Yeah.
Because Celestial Deliverance just would come raining down on you from above for the next 3 spells. So
Yeah.
because it gives me a spell
Exactly,
back.
that's the thing. It kind of gives you the spell back, which is what I'm thinking. But
Hey,
It's
it is
burnt
what it
it,
is.
it's burnt
It is what
it.
it is. He can do what he can do. So
Yeah.
let's. Next up, Comet's Call. Oh, on a 4.
+1 is fine.
5. It's not gone off. It's a 7. Comet's Call, isn't it? So, to be honest, kind of half don't mind that. It just hit me back anyway.
Do an arcane bolt. Just try.
Another 4 up. You'll bounce it back.
Yeah.
I've got 2 spells left, haven't I?
No, you've got one
I've only
spell.
got 1 spell.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to just try and protect Saurus Guard.
Mystic Shield.
Yeah,
Do it.
Mystic Shield. And on a 5, 6, it goes off.
But... Oh, I rolled a 3, so it does go off.
Mystic Shield onto the Saurus Guard.
Okay.
I'm not sure what they can do with that,
Yeah.
but we'll give it. Okay, so into movement. My little skinky pop-pops. They jump up here. There's not a lot they can do, but they're going to shoot you. The Saurus Guard. It's a 9-inch. Hold on a second.
They do get re-rollable charges. They're 13 and a
it's
half
a 9-inch
away.
charge, unfortunately. Yeah, well, we'll remeasure that more accurately. Even then, what's 4 Saurus Guard going to do? But
I don't know.
we can try it, can't we?
They'll do it all.
Yeah, it's a 9-inch charge, look. Okay. And as we get to the end of my summoning...
Croak gonna move?
What's the... Yeah. You know what? All I am going to do is center him on the objective
What
at
about
least.
the Astrolith bearer?
Coming up behind him, I think.
Okay.
I don't think I can do much with him. The Astrolith bearer does grant a 6-up ignore within 12, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So he would need a mighty run. You know what? Let's just do it. 2. He didn't get it. What's his movement?
It's 5, so he goes to a 7-inch move. Thank you. Yeah.
Just does it.
Does it? Summoning.
Summoning. Okay, so here we go. The salamander needs to come in here.
Because we realised you have to be 12 inches away from
12
him.
inches away, but
It's not
9
the
inches from
-1 to hit.
Teclis ideally. So I think it can be done. If he's there, he's 12 inches away and 9 inches from Teclis. So
Yep.
if I need the charge, I can go for the charge.
And then the little chameleons.
So that's where he's summoned, and the chameleons teleport in 9 inches away from him, but again outside of 12 inches from the mountain spirit. Yeah. Okay, into shooting. Here we go with the salamander hunting pack. I'm spending a command point for reroll 1s to hit. So this is 3s, rerolling 1s, ideally looking for 6s. 1 6 so far, no 1s.
2
So
hits.
and then three hits in total.
Well, the 6 is instead of.
Yeah, sorry, that instead of, but
Yeah.
yes, and then 3s to wound.
Yep.
1 wound.
6-up save. Goes through.
So that's 2d3 against dude of 6.
Okay. 5-up ignore. Ignored 3, so I'll take 3 wounds. So
3
up to
wounds.
10.
It's probably as much as I could do.
Yep.
The 2 chameleons next. 4 shots coming out of the 2 little chameleons into the Dawn Rider.
It's only 6s.
1 hit.
Oh.
No wounds. There we go then. 4 shots at the chameleons. Looking for 6s ideally. That's 1 6 so far.
Oh, that might just. No, you saved that.
And then we're looking for 4s to wound. 2 wounds. No rend.
1 goes through with a 5-up ignore. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, then we're into charges and the end of the game. Here we go then. So I need to make some charges here. The Saurus Guard.
Yep.
Looking for 9, 8.
Rerollable with a war drum.
Rerollable with a war drum. 5 and a 1. 6. They fail. Salamander. It's down to you, Salamander. Looking for that 9. He's done it. He's done it. The Salamander's coming for you. Salamander.
No.
Just literally gets teleported to the table and goes ballistic.
Yep.
Well, you know. Here we go then. Burning Jaws into you. I've got 3 attacks here. I'm spending a command point.
I spent my ether cause +1 save
Oh, so I am hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
because of the shockwave.
But I'm going to roll 3 6s.
Yeah.
Or not.
What did you roll?
2 3s.
Oh, that's skilled.
And a 5.
Oh, that gets it.
3s to wound.
Oh. No, wasn't that the wound?
No, that was re-rolling the 1.
Oh, did it wound?
No, I 1 to wound.
Oh, well, I failed my save.
It's game over. 3 attacks with the Celestite Goad.
That's it. These
Hitting
are
on
these
5s, re-rolling 1s. Oh, now I get the 6s. Wounding on 5s. No, nothing at all. I quit.
Well, Teclis will stab him back. I mean, he missed. And I think he only gets like 4 attacks with Selenar now. Oh. 2 saves at -2, so 2 6-ups.
2 6-ups. 1 going through.
Oh, so that's 2 damage. Just kills 2 skinky poos.
Oh man. There we go then into my battle shock. I hoped and prayed and prayed and hoped.
Yep.
I actually made a mistake anyway. I should have used my pile in to try and get 2 models onto the objective, and if I had have killed Teclis, I would have taken the objective.
True.
I only rolled exactly a 9, so
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we did kind of measure afterwards and go, actually I could have wrapped all the way around and got 2 models on.
But
we'd have
mattered.
debated that if I'd have killed Teclis. I just utterly fluffed that attack against
Yep.
Teclis. The -1 to hit, of course, coming from the Mountain Cow. It's just so powerful, that. A massive -1 to hit bubble. That spell is insane.
I mean, the cow does it to 1 unit. Alvanor does it to all units within 12.
Really?
Yeah, because he's
Oh,
like
man.
encrusted
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Aether
yeah.
Quartz, so he's like super bright. Whereas he only does it to 1 unit. So.
Okay, well let's talk about the score. 10 to 16. You've got a 6-point lead. Going
Is
into
that?
the turn.
Have you added your 4 onto that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So
Okay.
I only scored 6 in turn 3. Remember, you got 2 in turn 2.
Oh, of course, yeah. You didn't
So
get
you're
it
only
back.
2 point ahead.
Yes.
If I'd have scored that secondary objective, you still had a 2-point lead.
Yeah.
But the act of scoring that objective would have meant no more Teclis and an angry mountain cow.
Yeah.
Now you may have scored it back, but
you've
then
got
you
a
know,
6-point lead at the minute. No, I've got a 6-point lead at the
yeah,
minute.
it's a game over.
The most you could get on your turn, if you got the double, you could maybe get 10 points. I think you would be able to with the Saurus Guard getting in. I mean,
so
these
if I got
skins,
10 points, it would take me to 20. You would need to score 4 points.
and I would just get that for 5 straight.
Come
away,
on.
So.
that was a solid game. Teclis
That was
on it.
swings and roundabouts. I thought
Loved
when
it.
you got the double, that was it, because I was like, well,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, this is bad. But then Teclis,
Teclis had a mega turn.
I
It
then
just-
read Solar Flare, and I was like, okay.
It's just so powerful. It's
Yeah.
incredible. And against the magic army, we were saying, against the magic, it neutered Croak.
Yeah.
Croak's all about the big deny bubble.
Denies.
For shutting magic armies down is
Yeah.
about the deny bubble. And you took the deny bubble away from him. And the bubble's the whole table.
Yeah.
On like a +2.
And
you know, it's like-
even when Teclis is casting 4 spells, you still need to roll an 8.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
sorry,
still
a
need to roll
9.
a 9.
You'd have to roll a 9 to deny it with the +2. And it's just,
And then
he's-
Teclis auto-deny, just selectively shutting down the one I needed every
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
And that's the
And
problem.
then
You're like, how do I
On
find
top of that,
you know, 2 I
even
definitely
when
need?
your spells went through, he was stopping them and then redirecting them back onto
Yeah.
you.
Just vile.
He
Amazing.
is horrific.
But, you know, he's got a
He
light in
is-
magic.
yeah, like
He's-
the
I mean, he's
Archmage.
literally the elven version of Paul Daniels,
Yeah.
you know.
You can just imagine
You're going to
him.
like this.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah, I love him.
That's
I love him.
fantastic. Right, well, we hope you enjoyed the battle. We're going to just take a seat and join our post-game discussion now with our patrons. So if you want to check those out, don't forget to pop over to patreon.com/WargamerOnline and subscribe to us, which would be really helpful to help us do more of this stuff. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, thanks for joining us, and to our patrons, we'll see you in a second.
This video is made possible by our patrons. If you want to know more about how to support us, click on the link to the right.